Oh, this one scares me. It's Double Bass Day, the series where we take two whiskeys and put them head to head to break down the differences and similarities they may have. This week's episode came up after a lot of requests, and to be honest, I'm a little scared. Wild Turkey 101, my go-to, my constant, my shelfer, my always there when I need it, going up against Wheel Horse Bourbon, also 101 proof, but non-chill filtered. How do they compare? Will my Turkey 101 fall? Let's find out. What's up, folks? I'm Jason C. from themashanddrum, and welcome to another Double Bass episode. Before we dive into the comparison, let's learn about what's in each of these bottles, and as always, if you have any comparison suggestions, please let me know down in the comments. Wild Turkey 101 isn't just a fixture in my house, on my shelf, in my cabinet. It's the measuring stick for all budget whiskey to me. The most famous name in Wild Turkey is the 101. Non-age stated, reportedly 6 to 8 years, 101 proof. This is the newest version with the new modern label, priced around 23 bucks. The competition is Wheel Horse Bourbon. Wheel Horse Bourbon is distilled at Green River Distilling Company in Owensboro, Kentucky. The bourbon is aged in 53-gallon barrels for about 2 to 4 years. It's non-chill filtered, bottled at 101 proof, and retails for about $32. For what it's worth, it was number 19 on Whiskey Advocate's Top 20 Whiskeys of the Year for 2021. All right, so I'm gonna mix these up, compare them blind. Gonna mix them up down here, don't wanna know what's what. All right, I think I'm pretty much lost now and don't know what's what. So let's dive into the nose first and see which one I like best. Oh God, here we go. Wow, huge apple note on this one. A lot of cinnamon. Definitely get some orange, some corn. The orange definitely reminds me a little bit of Wild Turkey 101, but yeah. More apple on this one though. Apple is not usually a note I get on Wild Turkey, but I gotta try to stop picking out what I think is in the glass, but yeah, apple, corn, definitely some orange spice, a little bit of cinnamon. It's got a nice nose. All right, let's go to the comparison here. We'll call this B, that was A. Wow, way more vanilla cream here. Now, I haven't had the Wheel Horse yet, so when, comparing these, I had no idea what to expect. I just know that they're both 101 proof. I just really wanted this to be blind and really test the Wheel Horse because everyone's saying, hey, if you like 101, you gotta try the Wheel Horse. This is why it's scaring the hell out of me. So far, good noses on both. I gotta give the edge, I think, to Glass B because this has a little bit more of a rounded nose. It's sweeter. It's a little bit more refined. It doesn't have that punch forward corn note that I'm getting in Glass A here. So I'll give the edge to B on that one. All right, let's go to the taste. That's pretty delicious. Really nice mouthfeel, good creaminess. Again, I'm still getting the apple note that I was getting on the nose here. Orange spice. Wow, second sip, that really got orange creamsicle. Orange, vanilla. Man, really orange creamsicle. The spice kind of mellowed out a little bit. That's something that I definitely experienced with Wild Turkey 101, but not really sure. The orange cream is something that I get in Wild Turkey 101, but now the new version of Wild Turkey, the more modern label, that has a little bit of a different profile than I remember in recent years, but man, this one's throwing me for a loop already. That's really good. I really like the creaminess on that one. I love the orange, the spice, the cinnamon. There's almost like a slight smokiness to it, like a very small hint of it. That's really nice on the palate. All right. Give my palate like a second here. All right, let's go into glass B. Oh, and then you have this one. Now, both of these are fantastic. I gotta say that scares me to death because the Wheel Horse, whichever one it is, it's holding its own because both of these are close. I mean, there are some differences. Another sip here. All right, so this one has a little bit more of the sweet spice. I'm getting the orange, but this is more vanilla heavy. More vanilla, more caramel, a little bit, again, a little bit more rounded in flavor. Oh, man. The palate is, yeah, there's something on the back end. Well, we'll get to finish. The one thing that Glass A has, there's a creaminess to it, which I really, really like. But again, the corn, the orange, the vanilla cream, it's all there. Great flavors. But B, yeah, B just has like this extra level of sweetness, a little bit of more layered flavor. I have to give the palate to B, I think. Now it comes to finish. These are really close on finish. I mean, you could pretty much call it a tie. They're both leaving like this lingering spiciness to it, which you guys know I love on a bourbon, but both of these are kind of bringing it. It's really gonna come down to maybe length or flavor on that finish, not just spiciness. So one more sip of each. The finish on A is great. There's a slight bitterness to it though that I'm picking up. Let's go to B. So B has I actually think B has a little bit of a shorter finish, but I'm not getting any of the bitterness. So when it comes to length of finish, I gotta give it to A, but when it comes to flavor, I gotta give it to B. So it's kind of an even tie with the finish, honestly. I think they both have their nuances. They both have really good positives to it. But again, I think it's a little bit short on B, but there's a slight bitterness on A. But I think it really wouldn't have mattered because B won nose and palate. So let's find out what these are. I can't believe how close this was, but thank you, Jesus. The winner is Wild Turkey 101. Holy crap. Just coming in slightly behind is the Wheel Horse. Holy hell. Guys, that was really, really close. I mean, a little ridiculous, a little too close to call. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with this Wheel Horse, how good it is. The Wheel Horse finish actually was longer to me than the Wild Turkey 101. Now, the Wild Turkey 101, I will say, the new release, at least this bottle with the new label, you know, when I first reviewed it, it came off a little bit sweeter, a little bit more refined. It didn't have that bite that I was used to from Wild Turkey 101, and I think that showed up. But I think some of the youthful nature of the Wheel Horse came through a little bit more on the palate. But man, this Wheel Horse is no joke. I would encourage anybody that hasn't tried Wheel Horse to grab a bottle. If you're a fan of Wild Turkey 101, this is this is a great blind. And there might be a night or two that if I do this blind again, the Wheel Horse could take out the Wild Turkey 101. It's that close. I want to thank everyone that suggested this this head-to-head. It scared the hell out of me. I'm kind of, it's no doubt I'm a Wild Turkey nut. I love the profile of Wild Turkey. But man, this Wheel Horse got so close. Rare Bird 101, David Jennings, if you're watching this, get a bottle of this and blind it against Wild Turkey 101. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's a scary little bit of a blind tasting, but man, for $35 for Wheel Horse to try it out, absolutely delicious bourbon, man. All right, guys, well, hope you enjoyed this dramatic double bass episode here on the Mash and Drum, where we put Wheel Horse 101 bourbon versus Wild Turkey 101. Man, was that close. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, leave a suggestion below in the comments if you have any other suggestions for double bass video. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't yet, hit the like button. Find me on Instagram, find me on Twitter. Let me know if you guys have had the Wheel Horse, what you think of it. Before we go, like I always like to do, I'm gonna do the Wheel Turkey blend. Let's see how that happens. Or the Turkey Horse blend. I mean, God, both of them have like the orange cinnamon, orange cream thing going. The blend actually works. I'm a fan of the. I'm gonna go with Turkey Horse. Turkey Horse it is. Cheers, guys.